right there. Asian shares were subdued today as the escalating conflict in the Red Sea region sent oil prices surging, while U.S. inflation data did not dent investors' views on early and aggressive rate cuts in the U.S. and Europe. European markets were set to open higher, with EUROSTOXX 50 futures jumping 0.7%, FTSE futures up 0.4%. U.S. stock futures were slightly lower. MSCI's broadest index of Asian Pacific shares outside Japan into 0.1% higher, but was still headed for a weekly drop. That's of 0.7%. Japan's Nikkei extended its impressive gain so far this year, dropping 1.5%, another 34-year high, and helping by solid results from fast retailing owners of clothing brand Uniqlo. China's blue chip and Hong Kong Hang Seng index were mostly flat. Argentina has become the Latin American country with the highest inflation rate in 2023, after prices rose over 200% last year, the highest level in 3 decades. South American grains producers' annual inflation rate was the highest in 3 decades. The South African grains producers' annual inflation rate hits 211.4%, with prices rising 4.5% in December. Argentina's CPI accelerated in recent years amidst irregular fiscal dip of deficit, weak trust in the local peso, and money printing by central bank to prop up overlying indebted governments. Newly elected President Mr. Javier Milei has warned of the risk of hyperinflation and is pushing major reforms and tough austerity measures to tame prices. China's consumer price declined for a third month in December, while factory gate prices extended their prolonged slide, highlighting persistent deflationary pressure in an economy struggling to mount a solid recovery. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics shows that consumer price index shed 0.3% in December, and that's for a year earlier, and was up 0.1% month-on-month. Services inflation rose steadily, and with tourism and hotel accommodation prices increasing by 6.8% and 5.5% respectively. Pork prices, the main factor impacting year-on-year CPI, fell 26.1%, narrowing the rate decline by 5.7 percentage points. The production price index stumbled 2.7% after a 3% fall in November, marking the 15th straight month of declines. Central banks had pledged to step up macroeconomic policy adjustments to drive the economy and drive a rebound in prices. According to early SEG's data, U.S.-listed Bitcoin exchange-traded funds saw $4.6 billion worth of shares trade hands as investors jump into the landmark products approved by the U.S. securities regulator. 11 spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, including BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, and Act 21 shares, among others, kicked off a fierce competition for the market share, while Grayscale, BlackRock, and Fidelity dominated trading volumes. This marks a watershed moment for the cryptocurrency industry that will test whether digital assets can gain broader acceptance as an investment. Strategists at Vetiver, Mr. Todd Rosenbolt, noted that trading volumes have been relatively strong for new exchange-traded funds products, but this is a longer race than just a single day's trading. And crude oil prices surged by over 2% today due to military strikes conducted by United States and Britain against Houthis military targets in Yemen. This retaliation was prompted by an Iran-backed Houthi group's attack on shipping in the Red Sea since late last year. U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose to sell at $73.73, up 2.37%. Brent also experienced an upward review of 2.29% to sell at $79.18. Bonnie Light recorded an uptick of 2.21% to sell at $79.71 per barrel. And OPEC basket crude dealers are offering $78.28 with an upward price margin of 0.09%.